Good morning, dear friends. It's Fisher here. So today we continue with our beautiful stories. The Power of the Spirit by Alfred Hosp, also known as Freddy in the book. So in the previous story, story 40, 41, and then we're talking about Bruno's giving a talk because everybody was scared about between the tension between Soviet Union and America in 1956. Now Bruno continued to say, and then he said, "You need not believe what I have just said. Nevertheless, it would be good if you didn't simply cast aside these ideas, but just kept them in your thoughts. For you see, whatever goes on asserting that this or that is impossible, limits themselves and can never receive the grace of divine help. Once again, I emphasize that you need not believe it, but some of you will still experience it. Human beings can also serve God by being convinced of the triumph of good in the world. The more people there are who want the good, the sooner it can be brought about by God. Your thoughts, wishes, and ideas all shape the future conditions on this earth. Our task is to think, plan, and live the good. Everything else is up to God, His almighty power." So basically, Bruno previously talking about there will be a united Europe, there will be united currency in 1956, and it already happened, which is Euro and the European Union, and also we have the UN. So basically, like it's sort of a world government organization. So it all came true. So Bruno has predicted in 1956, and then he just simply said to his friend, like they do not need to believe him, but just keep the thoughts aside, keep the thoughts like in them, just see what's happened. And then he go on, so basically point out a point very important, which is whoever believes this and that is impossible and limits themselves and can never receive the grace of divine healing. So it's very, very simple. Like this today it's also just depend on our perception. So basically today, and then we see there's a patient has cancer, and then he goes to his doctor. His doctor say, "Oh, sorry, you have another 2 weeks or 4 weeks or another 3 months to live." And then the patient believed that, and then they die, in a few weeks time. Okay, so because they do not see the limitation of themselves, they do not see the possibilities that they can be healed again. Because the doctor told you cannot do this, and then your body cannot recover, and then they don't believe they can recover. Because the doctor didn't tell you there is a limitation of the modern science. Do you realize there is a limitation of what the science can do? I suppose whoever has terminal illness or chronic illness, you will agree with what I said, because our current medical science cannot heal you, cannot cure you. They only give you some brief. So especially our modern medicine, the Western medicine. And then what's happened to you is, even though you talk to the doctor in the high position, the consultants, the specialists, they all know the medication just manage your symptoms. Okay? So they do not offer you a cure. So the question naturally arises, how human body remain healthy? So first, you can't believe you can be healthy. If you don't even believe you can be healthy, you'll never be healthy. Same thing with the one running a marathon. Nobody can run a marathon without believing they can. They first believe, I can do it. And then they go on and put it in practice. If you don't even believe you can run 5 kilometers, you can never run a marathon. Simple as that. So first, dear friends, you must believe everything is possible and there is always a cure. Whatever the bad situation you are in, there is always a hope. Whatever the bad medical condition you're in, there is always a cure. It's whether you know it or you do not know it. So whoever limits themselves into the thinking of, oh, okay, I cannot be cured and I cannot be helped, I'm sorry, your thinking already condemns yourself to the sufferings you have been endured. So if you keep holding that kind of thinking, you can never be well. So get rid of that thinking. You can be helped, you can be cured, and then you can get better. You must believe that you can get better. And also Bruno go on and say it's very, very important things. Human beings can very simply serve God, but being convinced of the triumph of the good in the world. So the good will win at the end. So how do you help with God's work? You just simply believe. It's very simple. Even in the movie, in Hollywood movie, the good always win at the end. So the good always kick ass the bad. The good guys always kick ass the bad guys. So the good will always win at the end. So, and that is largely depends on us. That's what Bruno said. Our thoughts, wishes, ideas all shape the future condition on this earth. Oh, how does it happen? Because collectively, we have collective consciousness, collectively, and then we will shape the future of our destiny. So if everybody believe in the good, so everybody believe there's peace in the world, there will be peace in the world. If everybody believe it, there will be war tomorrow, there will be a war tomorrow, because you first generate the thoughts in your mind, and then it will manifest into reality, like what the ancient Hermetic principle said. The first principle, the mentalism, everything is mind, everything is mental. So first is the thing, good and bad, all in your mind first, and then you manifest that into physical reality. So our task is to think good, plan good, talk good, and live good. Make sure we always do good. And then you ask me, what is good? Well, I'm sure like most of us, we can distinguish between good and bad. And then largely, of course, some people don't even know what is good and bad for themselves now. And then more people desire about the good, and then God will bring the good into reality. And then the more people and then believe in the good, the sooner and the good will come. The kingdom of God will come. Did not all the sayings say always pray for the kingdom to come? When you pray for God's kingdom to come first, and then whatever you need, God knows, and it will be added to you. So first, dear friends, always believe in the good, and then this earth will become a good. Okay, dear friends, so wish you have a good day and God bless.